Right now, recording is in progress. Welcome, everybody. We're so glad you could be with us. And this is oh my gosh, June the 5th. Can you believe that? This is our first meeting in June. And my background should be Happy June. I might change that later on because I do have one. So right now I'm going to go in and do this on Facebook, live on Facebook. And we're going to be on this morning. I'm going to do the meeting. Okay, hold on. I got to write in here what it is. Live meeting with Vickie and team. And I'm going to put it on the, it's going to be to a group. And then I'm going to put it on the consultant one. So here we go. I'm going to do it on Jafra Consultants just to switch it up a little bit. And here we go. Here we go. There we go. Now we're recording live, and we're recording live on everything. So now I'm going to go back to my Zoom meeting. Got to get all this going here. We're going to go in here and we're going to have the speaker view. We had gallery. Welcome everyone. We're so glad you could be with us on our Saturday morning meeting. We have an exciting meeting. I hope Helen shows up. She's one of the stars. Deni Horne and Helen Wells are going to be joining us this morning. Oh, there she is. We'll admit all right here. Okay, anyways, we're so glad you could be with us. Golly, June is here and it is chock full. We've got Bronwyn also that's going to be sharing the deals for June. I think we had a preview last week. We started out with the deals. And I have a couple of deals too that I have done some overheads on, some slides on that I will be posting for all of you on my WhatsApp team. So for all of you that are new with us, I'm going to list our WhatsApp team link so that you can click on it and it takes you right into joining my WhatsApp team on. And then also I have a consultants team that's called Jafra Consultants. All you have to do is put that in search and you're going to have that to be for consultants. And I keep in touch with you all the time. Then I have my VIP team, which is for Jafra leaders. And I have a messenger group for Jafra leaders. So there's a lot of ways for you to connect. And then we'll be talking about some of the things that Jafra has for you to connect with. Okay, so a lot of things that you need to stay in touch with so that you can be connected with Jafra. So I want to welcome everyone today. And then what I want to do is I want to start out by sharing my screen this morning. And I'm going to go into, just hold on, takes me a minute to do this. So I'm going to go into, let's see, we've got Facebook right here and don't need that. I need to go into my PowerPoint presentation, which I have right here. So can everybody see my screen? Everybody see the screen, nod your head. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I want you to be able to see the screen. And then I'm going to go over here to start the slideshow, which she told me right here. Last week, she told me how to do that. Play from the start. Here we go. All right. I want to tell all of you, some of you know this, I know you do, but we have another 50% commission month. Okay, that's a biggie. You want to make sure your order is $400 so that you can only pay $200. So it's very important. I love it that Jafra has been giving this all throughout the year, every month. And we also have here that for leaders only, if it says here, receive a Jafra USB flash drive. I have one of them and they're really nice. Again, when you achieve 400 in personal retail sales in June, you will find that in your qualifying order, and that's for leaders only. So that's a good thing. One more reason to be a leader, but not only that, you also get paid 11%. Yes, go ahead, Deni.
You know, Vickie, I see what it says there on your slide, but as I was looking through the action, unless something has changed, yes. I noticed under the VIP club, it says club members and managers and above only will receive that. Okay, so
explain that.
So what it's saying is, as you are a VIP club member, you know, when you accumulate 400 in personal retail sales in June, you will find it in your qualifying June order.
Darrell, I got you as a co-host. So if you can take care of the noise, but have everybody mute except for Deni when you're going to speak, then you can unmute yourself. But when your background going on, just keep yourself muted. That way we have everything going on. Okay, so, and I can't remember, did I make, Wileen, did I make you a co-host? Take a look.
No, I'm not. So you might want to.
Yeah, I do. I want you as a co-host here. There we go. All right, now we can stay on top of everything. Thank you so much, Deni. Go ahead.
Yes, so I just happened, I only remember because I saw it just the other day. So I don't know if that's an added incentive, but basically for everyone through the business meeting, they want you to be a leader and above, but as an added bonus, it says club members, managers and above. So if you're a VIP, you might get an extra surprise.
Oh my gosh, there's another reason to be a VIP.
Absolutely.
All right, then we've also got another gift here. Anybody want to talk about this one? Wileen, you want to tell us about this one?
Sure. This month, Jafra is including one of the SPF 50 face sunscreens with a new client subscription. It will not go into, no, wait a minute. It does, it goes into everyone's. First, Jackie said it was only new ones, but then clarified. So anyone who gets a subscription box this month will also get a free SPF 50 for their face.
That's good. That's a good bonus there. Awesome. And so again, another reason, you know, that's just income coming in. Everyone should be offered the subscription. Whenever you get a new client and you get her using the Defy or one of the skincare sets, you need to tell her about signing up for the subscription and help her. And again, I guess they're gonna start doing this, Wileen, offering gifts. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. So also now we have here another slide that I have here. Now, I just want to make sure all of you are aware that you're eligible for these offers. Okay, Helen, are you on? Can you come through and tell us about this slide?
Not right this moment. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Darrell, can you tell us about this slide?
Oh, take me off mute. So this month you can get the, it's called the Clean and Condition Face Wash for 3 of them for $26. So that would be a good incentive to give to your clients as a gift for having you over or whatever. Then
Okay,
you've got the
wait just a minute. It says here the consultant price is 26, but McDarrelly, it says it's commissionable. So wouldn't we cut that in half?
Yes.
yes,
So it's really only $13
for all 3.
for all 3.
So it's a must do
Oh,
because you can give them for gifts and all
all
that.
right.
good
Now,
stuff.
don't you have to have a $300 order or 400?
I think it's a $400. No,
I know. Did
I
anybody
think
know?
I think it might be if you qualify for the $300. It might think it's the $300 as long as you got a 50%. Am I don't know. I think that's
you're
right.
I think you're right, Darrell, but it will pop up. It'll pop up at the bottom when
At
you
the
go to-
end.
at the end, and be sure you hit that more sign, because there's a lot of things that are there that are hidden from you. So when you go to check
Vickie?
out, yes.
It's an order of $400 or more.
Okay.
So that's your
Stand
50.
to be corrected on that.
Yeah. And so just don't forget that all of the things you're eligible for are going to pop up at the end. Go ahead, Darrell.
Okay, and then the next one is the sachet things for the men's travel set that you can just pop in. You can get 2 for no, excuse me, they're $9 a piece. So this is a great way to get your clients' husbands, boyfriends, brothers, dads, uncles, whatever, and introduced to Jafra. And then the last one is your monthly hostess offer, which is our famous Royal Olive Trio. So you can get all 3 plus a gift for $29 with a $300 or more order. Retails for $71.50, so only $29. Killer deals this month.
And not only that, in the brochure and everything we're going to present to you this morning, really, I've been kind of looking at them and breaking them down, and Bronwyn is going to be coming in and she's going to, I don't know what she's going to tell us this morning, but we got a lot of deals that we're going to talk about today. And so that's an excellent one right there. Now, remember, it is $29. It's not commissionable. So you always want to look for that, okay? If it says commissionable anywhere here, then you're going to take 50% off. So over here, it does say commissionable, which means you're going to cut the price in half. So that's $13, which is a must do. And let me tell you, they're really hitting Father's Day, aren't they? Now, let's talk about these sachets. Where are you every day you meet somebody that's a man that would, and I'm telling you, men really like to try things. I think they're much better than women. A lot of times you can give sachets to women, they'll put them in whatever and not try them. But a man does like to receive samples. So I can tell you right now that they've just come out with these, and this is a must order. Get your sachets, because every time, even when a repairman comes to the house, the dish guy or whatever guy, you've got products that you can give him and tell him about. I tell you, it works especially well on men. Okay, so now we're going to go to our next slide. Okay, and really and truly, every conversation does matter. We have 2 kits this month. We have 2 $39 kits for people to join. And those are the ones that I use when I sign people up, because I want them to buy one of the product packs. Just want to remind you of that. And then I also want to remind you of the VIP club. Okay, this is the elite club of Jafra, and many of you know about it. You probably all do, but I'm just kind of putting it here in front of you because I'm so excited. There are many of you on this call. If you are receiving this purse this month because you did a $400 order in April, May, and June, remember, these are cycles. So in other words, you every 3 months that Jafra puts a cycle in, that's when you're eligible for the gifts. And look at that purse. So I have quite a few on my team. If you are eligible for this, put in the reactions down below, put the thumbs up. Okay, so we can see who you are. Who do we have here that's got a thumbs up? I know Helen does. Helen's got her thumbs up. Bronwyn's got her thumbs up. Okay, Wileen, you got your thumbs up? I can't see. Who's got their thumbs up? All
Yeah,
right.
mine's there.
Oh, Helen's got her thumbs up, I think. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. And Louise Garcia's got her thumbs up. Good for you, Louise. Am I missing? Daryl, you got your thumbs up?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Denny's got her thumbs up. You guys look, and so does Debbie Yindling. Am I missing anybody? If you can see the thing there. Marilyn Blacker's got her thumbs up. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. So we've got, I hope I'm not missing anybody, but congratulations to all of you that have your thumbs up. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to go to our next slide again. And I just want to tell you that this is for VIP club members. So everybody that has their thumbs up can buy this month. Okay, it's $189 for all of these products. But again, you take your 50% off. They're already giving you 55% off on the deal at retail, but then you're going to pay half of that. I'm not very good at math, so I can't tell you what it is. But anyways, you only get to order 1 per VIP member. But they do that all the time. They have these specials for you for being a VIP member. And again, when you do 3 months in a row of 400, that puts you into the pre VIP member. It puts you in. So in other words, you're going to be eligible to order this. But once you hit the 4th, that's the $400 in 4 months, then you're officially a VIP member. And you have to be able to get the purse. You've got to do it in the cycle, which was April, May, and June. Right? Hi, Ashley. Glad you're here. Okay, now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to go back to all of us, and we have our very, very special, and I did a thing this morning on you, Helen, so I'm going to do it again right now. everybody knows Helen, but she's been in Jaffa for over 50 years. But the exciting thing, and her team name is Ambassadors, but I think she might be changing it pretty soon because we had a good talk on that. All right, so we don't know, but she's going to come up with something to do with eagles, I think. But anyways, soaring. But I want to tell you that Helen has the reorder business that we all want. She has been working on this business for 50 years and she's a master at promoting Royal Jelly. So I asked her if she would share with us business tips on how to do the Royal Jelly presentation. And then we're going to hear from Deni. She's the queen of organization. So I don't know what she has planned for us this morning, but it's always fun to have them come on and share with us. So take it away, Helen. Oh, Helen, you're muted.
Okay, you have to tell me how much time I have because I could spend the whole hour
I know you
on
do.
just nothing but Royal Jelly.
You have got 15 minutes.
Oh, wow, good. Okay. All right. Well, when Vickie said, Helen, will you talk? I'm thinking, oh no, I just got back from vacation. I'm not with it. And she said, but about Royal Jelly. I said, oh, of course I'll talk about Royal Jelly because honestly, I have built my whole business on Royal Jelly. And so I've really been thinking about the different things about Royal Jelly and how it's progressed over all the years. And so first of all, I want to talk to you about, you can tell I've used this. This is our classic one. And then we have advanced. And then of course we have the new, and of course I do not have that here, the new RJX, okay? And it's in my bathroom.
Helen, just a minute. Does everybody see Helen? I mean, I'm just making sure that I've got it on speaker view, but I just want to make sure, does everybody see Helen? Helen, talk.
Oh, yes. Okay. Are you here? Okay.
Yeah, now we're okay.
So I want to share with you about the big Royal Jellies, okay? We were just so fortunate that we were able to buy these. And I want to talk to you first about this because actually in the past, there's been a lot of different talks about the mineral oil. And I want to assure you that mineral oil is not the 79-cent mineral oil you buy at CVS. Okay, mineral oil from Jaffa is pure white oil. It does not clog your pores. It does not do all these things that some other companies have said. Mineral oil is really good for your skin. It feels very nice and soft, okay? The next, because of the big thing about mineral oil, Jaffa came out and they brought out Royal Jelly Advance. I love Royal Jelly Advance. I use this all the time. And I'll tell you why, because I feel it has more moisture in it than the new RJX. But the new RJX has more Royal Jelly in it. So each one that we have is different, okay? I also want to tell you, you need to make Royal Jelly very special. Don't just hand it out for no reason. And especially since we've been able to get the large bottles of Royal Jelly, use these to build your business. I mean, this is 6 ounces of Royal Jelly. So when somebody refers 6 people to me, I will give them this. Now the 6 people have to buy or have an appointment. But do you realize that each one of those represents $76 per each 6 people that you're giving an appointment to? So if Deni was my client and I told her, Deni, I want to give you over $500 in Royal Jelly. All you have to do is to refer 6 people to me. Just refer them to me. You do need to tell them though that I'm going to be calling them and that you referred them. And when they have a facial with me, after 6 people, I will give you this luxurious bottle of Royal Jelly. So I am just telling you to use Royal Jelly to your best advantage to build your business, okay? There are so many things in Jaffa. Honestly, if you will just build your whole business around Royal Jelly. Everywhere you look in my office, there is a bee. Somewhere that reminds me. I even have a little bee timer, okay? And so it reminds me all the time, royal jelly is the heart of our business. It's what makes our business grow. But more important, it's the most important thing for our skin, all right? And so I'm going to kind of start out with something, and Vickie, keep me in tune with time.
I will.
I absolutely love the Defy. Okay. I don't think there's anything better than our Defy cleanser. It is absolutely out of this world. Okay. But I like a cream cleanser. So people who like the gel will go for the other formulas. But just know Defy is the Rolls Royce of all the Jaffa products. Now, I have been using the, because Jaffa says you will see up to 10 years younger looking skin. Who does not want that? I mean, even though I've used Jaffa for like 55 years, I still want to look younger, have younger looking skin. So I started using this, and I quit using, like a dummy, I quit using the Royal Jelly Lift. Now, I have changed my office around, and light comes in here, and I looked at my skin one day and I thought, wow, where are these little lines coming from? I didn't have those lines before. And I know we've been wearing a mask, and masks have dried out our skins. But at the same time, I thought I need to go back to using my Royal Jelly Lift. And I use it so much that actually, I don't know if you remember this, we used to have a little skin firming bottles. All of you are laughing that have been in Jaffa for a long time. Well, I had this, and I just take my Royal Jelly Lift and I put it in here and I just squirt it all over my face. I will tell you, in the last month, since I have been using, so I get up in the morning and I use the serum, the Defy serum, but you know what? I also put Royal Jelly Lift on top of it. And I truly can see a difference now in my skin. So I'm going to encourage all of you to use the Royal Jelly Lift. And I think it's really kind of fun if you will take, like, okay, when you're talking to people, ask them. So would you like to have results in a younger looking skin in only 14 days of continuous use? And would you like to have your cell regeneration and help cell production become more healthy? Would you like to have premature damaged skin cells minimized? Would you like to refine the appearance of pores and improve skin's smoothness and elasticity? Also, would you like to have your skin hydrated? So when you ask people those questions and they answer them, they go, yeah, I want all that. Well, guess what? That's what all of the things on our product literature says about the Royal Jelly Lift. And also about that too, you can talk about the skin serum, and you can ask people, do you want to soothe and deep puff your eyes instantly and hydrate and increase or decrease the look of wrinkles? So when you're talking to people, you can ask them these questions. Ask them questions that really will apply to them, all right? So one of the questions, and I'm sitting here with these things in front of me. So this morning, when you got ready to come to the Zoom meeting, how many of you put perfume on? Okay. I never leave my bathroom after doing my face without squirting perfume. I love it. And maybe that's why the English speaking market is not selling perfume, because we're not using it ourselves. That's not part of my Royal Jelly part here, but it's sitting here and it reminded me. Okay. So why is Royal Jelly so important? Because when you use when you use Royal Jelly, it goes all the way down to the very, very bottom layer of your skin. And Jaffa, for many years, we have said that. But finally, Jaffa has come out with literature and they can prove that it goes all the way down to the bottom of your skin. And when I use this, I use this as an example. So when you put Royal Jelly on the top layer of your skin, it goes all the way down in the bottom. And as these layers drop off and the bottom layer becomes part of the top layer of your skin, you will actually feel a difference and see a difference in the texture of your skin, because that's what royal jelly does. Royal jelly has every vitamin known to man except for vitamin K, which is a blood coagulant, and you don't need that anyway. I was thinking this morning when I was putting on, I thought, you know what? I remember when we went to Egypt and we were going through the tombs, and they showed us all these bees all over the walls. And they said, you know, Cleopatra used royal jelly. And I thought, wow, if Cleopatra can use royal jelly, we can too in Jaffa, because guess what? We're all queens, aren't we? I want to be a queen anyway. So I just am going to encourage you every single day to use your royal jelly. Use it twice. And maybe in the morning, you would like to just use the royal jelly RJX or royal jelly Advance. And then maybe in the evening, use your big bottle of royal jelly. But switch off and use royal jelly at least twice a day. And we are so fortunate to have this big bottle, because in the summertime, oh, our skin gets dry when we've been out in the sun so much. Just slather it on. And when people see and you use royal jelly like that, they go, wow, I'd like to use that too. Well, guess what? You come into Jafra and you can get royal jelly at a discount. And it's so simple. And so that's how I kind of lead into sponsoring also. But I don't want you also to forget about our royal jelly capsules. How many of you are using royal jelly capsules? Okay. The royal jelly capsules, Darely, I can barely see you. But anyway, I see your hand. These capsules are wonderful. And oh, they feel so good. So you break them open and you just dab them underneath your eye. And always remember, when you're working around your eye area, the muscles grow inward. So you want to start at the outside edge of your eye and go towards your nose. That's very important. And when I was at a party one night, a girl kept saying, oh, I know what this feels like. I know what it feels, but I can't tell you what it is. Finally, she screamed after about 10 minutes, I know what it is. I know what it is. She said, it feels like a tummy of a baby puppy. My skin feels that soft. And I thought, wow, what a good description. I'm going to remember that. But we have so many products that have royal jelly in them now. I mean, we are becoming the royal jelly company, and that's what we want to be. So not only do we have royal jelly in all of our skincare lines, but we also have the royal jelly for specialized for your eye and for your body too. And oh, I forgot to bring that in because I wanted to remind you, do not forget about Royal Jelly Body Complex. Oh my gosh, that is the best in the whole world. And you know, for a long time I didn't use it because I thought, oh, I don't want to stick my fingers in and get it underneath my fingernails. And then I couldn't find my spatula, so I just didn't use it. And so I went away on a Jaffa trip one time, and the person I was staying with got out her royal jelly and she just slathered it all over her body. And I thought, ooh, that's really nice. And I said, can I borrow some of that? And she said, sure, don't you use this? And I said, no, it's, you know, kind of a pain to do. She said, it's worth every single pain you think. So I'm going to tell you, use Royal Jelly Body Complex after you've taken a shower. Make sure you put it all over your arms, put it on your body. It's made for really your shoulders down, because we have the other Royal Jelly from the neck up, all right? And so I shouldn't have said neck, okay? From your throat area up, okay? Chickens have necks. We have throats.
And Day taught us.
That's a Jan Day thing, isn't it? Yep. And so, and make sure you put it on your legs. And one of the nice things about it, it really is a 24-hour moisturization. So if you're not taking a shower every day, you're going to still feel that next day when you wake up, your skin is still really nice and soft in the Royal Jelly Body Complex. And I will tell
Helen,
you,
I want you to tell them about the Royal Jelly Club. Do you still do the Royal Jelly Club?
yes, I do. But I want to tell you about one more thing. In these big bottles comes a long stick. take that stick out and keep it in your bathroom, and you won't ever lose your spatula to use your Royal Jelly Body Complex. So yes, I do have a Royal Jelly Club. And after people have ordered, well, $300, I do $300. After they've ordered $300 in Jaffa, I do give them a bottle of Royal Jelly. All right. And because I have a computer program from a long time ago that tells me what they've ordered, then it just pops up and I know. But it's called Image Pro, Vickie. Anyway, do it on Excel and have each one of your clients so you know how much they have ordered. And I'll be honest with you, I include tax in it too. I want them to have Royal Jelly. And another thing, like I said, I do give a Royal Jelly for every referral. Well, when they give me 3 referrals, I give them the 1 ounce bottle of Royal Jelly. And I have some really good actual consultants that I've gotten as referrals from my clients. I'm not thinking here. Another thing that I do for Mother's Day, in fact, I just had a lady call me when I got back from vacation, and she said, Helen, I missed your Mother's Day special. And I said, okay, what are you talking about, Cindy? And she said, oh, I need the 2 Royal Jellies and get 1 free. And I said, oh no, I'll honor that. That's no problem. So that's something that I do at Christmas time and at Mother's Day. Whenever they buy 2 Royal Jellies, I give them the 3rd one free.
Oh,
And
that's good.
we are so fortunate because Jaffa so often has the classic Royal Jelly as a special. And really, when you buy that special from Jaffa, it's less expensive than buying it for $20 each one. All right. Plus, they also include the Royal Jelly Body Complex. So don't miss out when they're doing that. All right.
Okay, Helen, I've got, it's 10:30, so I'm gonna say,
I'm
let's
done.
go. Are you done? I love it. I
I
love
am
it.
done.
Thank you, Helen, so much. I love your beat. It's there too. Okay, Deni Horne,
My
who's
beat?
coming. Denny's coming to us from Twin Falls, Idaho, and I think she's she's just such an effective trainer, and she overwhelms me with how she organizes herself. We call her the organization queen. So Deni Horne, take it away.
Oh, Vickie, you're really kind. And it just is something that I have always done since we first had, go buy school supplies. Remember, you used to get those homework little notebooks where you could track it, check it off. I had to have them. And, so it kept me focused. But I'm thrilled that Vickie is having me talk about this in June because we're halfway. And the 2 most important days for months for organization are June and December. Because in December, you kind of look back at your year and you make your goals for next year. At least that's what I do. So I set my year goals. Well, now we're in June. How are you doing? Do you need to tweak one? Is one not going quite the way you wanted it to? This is the time to reevaluate. Now, I will be candid with you. I look at my goals every month. Is there a goal that you're putting a frowny face by, or you're not checking off, that you're just not getting to, that is causing you to think, I'm not successful? I'm not saying take it off your list, but reevaluate why you're not getting to it. And that's where we come into your planning. And you can do this either on paper or on your phone. I have an iPhone, so I hope Samsung phones do the same thing. But if you go to your Google Calendar, when you put an event in, you can color code it. The same way I color code on my paper calendar. And I know Vickie laughs, but here's just an example of part of this week. And you're going to see all the different colors. And you're going to see that I've got pink, a lot of pink. Well, this week is a cleaning week. So there's a lot going on in pink this week at my house. But orange, self-care. This is a time for you to just center yourself. If you do meditation, if you study your scriptures, if you read motivational books, self-care. If you go for a walk, put that in orange on your schedule. Pink is personal time. Pink is when you're doing your house cleaning, you're going to Walmart, you're going to the grocery store, you're going to Costco. This is just personal things that need to be taken care of during the week. Most importantly is blue. Blue is training. Vickie, gosh, you are awesome at the beginning, talking about all the opportunities you have to connect with learning and with training. This meeting alone, when I look at my calendar right there, see where it says in blue? That's Vickie's meetup right there in blue. And it just highlights it and makes it pop on your calendar. You can do the same thing on your phone and highlight it, and it'll have a little border around it, or it'll come up in that color if you're not putting a location. And that way you see the training, all the training that Jafra offers us, the business meeting that pops at the first business day of the month. If you're not taking advantage of that business meeting, you don't have to be a leader. You don't have to be an ambassador to log on. Everybody is welcome to join that meeting and get the motivation and the tools that you need to move forward for the month. So put that in blue. How about coming this week? We've got 2 great opportunities. We've got the Party Fest with our wonderful Jackie Geisinger. That's on this Tuesday. That should be in blue on your schedule. And there's also Beauty Insiders is coming Thursday with Houdith. Another thing that should be in blue on your schedule to help you pop. Now, if you're working, if you're gone, these things are recorded, but it's there to trigger in your mind that there was some training going on that you can take advantage of. Yellow. Yellow is all the administrative work that you're doing. When you're taking the time to do your spreadsheets, like Helen talked about, looking who's getting that free royal jelly. And Helen, can I just become your client? I just really want to become your client. And this is where you track that. Your personal administration, we've all got bills that we have to pay, medical things, anything like that. The administration of your life, of your month, of your week, that goes in yellow. But the big thing that we want to be seeing a lot of is this color right here, and that's green. And that's show me the money. Where are you making money? Are you scheduling time out to do meetups? Are you scheduling one-on-ones? Are you, if you work and you're doing Jafra also, put that work time, because this is time that you have blocked off that you are earning money, however you're earning it, that needs to be in green. And that way also, if you are pre-scheduling your week, which I really encourage you to do, so you are mapping out time, okay, from, 10 to 12 every day, I'm going to be out and about. So that's in green. That's time that I'm going out, meeting people, looking for new clients and all of that. This is just important in green. But, and I know things happen. We all have things that change in our life during the week. You get a pop-up meeting that you have to go to. There's a family issue. I mean, that's stuff, and that happens. But if you have your time colored out and, ready, then you can kind of look at your week and see where your focus is for the week. Now, let's just flip back real quick to what your monthly goals were or your yearly goals. Are those being played out in your week? Are you spending the amount of time in self-care that you wanted to, really better yourself? Do you have enough green on your schedule? And, administrative, these are times that you can be, talking with clients, making your follow-up calls, making your reorder calls. Do you remember the old boxes? I'm just going to grab one right here. Remember when and the color doesn't matter because I just use colored forms because I think they're pretty. But remember when we used to have the cards that we kept, and then this is an order that was placed, and then you move it back every 3 months so that when in 3 months it comes right up to the front. This is a great tip to follow up, and these are your reorder calls. This is in yellow. This is administrative. This is stuff that you can be working on. Are you seeing that, time being made available? Now, again, everybody's life changes, and we all have to, make the time that we have to make. And sometimes we can't. We just can't meet our goal. So that's why June's important, to take a look back and say, maybe I need to, you know, am I not on target for earning something that I want to do? Then maybe I need to ramp it up. But if, you know, if we've had a life circumstance that's come on that's had, well, then maybe I need to tweak it. Maybe I don't need to be, you know, so stringent. And nobody's harder on themselves about not getting something done than this one. So, you know, but be kind to yourself in doing it. You also know, if you've been with me before when I've talked about this, it goes way beyond the colored markers. It goes, I always have a set of these 4 pens, whoops, and they are black, blue, green, and red. These are the ways that I keep myself on track inside those colors that I have put out for training and whatever. When I start out my week, my page is white, it's blank. And the first thing I do is I look at my monthly calendar and I go, okay, what are all the static things? What are the things I can't move? These are doctor's appointments, Vickie's meetup, any other training that you're doing, things that I can't adjust what time I do them. And I get my black pen and I write them in there. Okay, so now I know where do I have time to move around? Well, maybe, you know, they're doing Beauty Insiders this week when I normally would be doing, I don't know what, doesn't matter. But okay, so now I need to make an adjustment because I want to be on that call. I want to hear what Hudith has to say. So, you know, these are the ways that you can, when you put it out, that you put everything that is static, everything that you don't, that's not negotiable, if you will. Now, when you get ready to make your calls or you schedule your time to go meet with your clients, now you know when can you go do a party? When can you do a Facebook Live? You know, when can you do all these things? Now you look at your calendar, now you start plugging those in. Use the same black pen and start plugging those in. And now you know what to start color coding. I write in black first because it's that way I can color code according to what the item is. But, you know, now you can start planning. When are you doing your Facebook Live? How about all your posts that you want to have scheduled for Facebook? Do you go ahead and pre-schedule those? I hope you are, because that's a real time saver. Boy, that was the best thing I ever learned. And I set up a time to create those and then schedule them. But I list them as a scheduled post on my schedule. So I look for that notification from Facebook to say that it dropped. Because if it didn't, then I know I need to go back and do something. Bronwyn, you're kind. Thank you, sweetheart. I need to go back and say, oh, why didn't it drop? Did I miss? Am I scheduling it at midnight or something instead of noon? I've done that. Because then you can do something fun with your clients like, oh my gosh, I was late, but I didn't want to miss you. Something to that effect. These are opportunities. And, when Vickie asked me to speak today, there's a lot of things that I do okay at. And I can feel my daughter's eyes rolling into the back of her head because I've got calendars and all these things. And trust me, if you ever see smoke coming from Twin Falls, my daughter's having a bonfire because she's throwing all my stuff in the thing because she hates paper with a passion. But I'm a paper girl. That's what has always worked for me. The phone is fabulous until it dies. And then what? If you lose something, if it doesn't, you can't retrieve it. I've got it in paper. Even when I am going to go meet with a client, I write their address in my paper calendar. Even though I put it in my phone, all it takes is one number reversed, and that way I have a backup. I know like Helen, I could talk about this for hours and I'm always available. If anyone has questions, you can always reach out to me and personally, and I'll be happy to talk with you about the insanity that I call organization. But it's important. It keeps you on track personally. It keeps you on track professionally. And it's just a way to find that balance in your life. But don't do what I do. Be kind to yourself. If you didn't do well this week, if you found too many things moved into other colors, and I'll just tell you that real fast. If I don't accomplish something that's written in black, I move it to the next available slot and I write it in blue, just so I know that I'm I'm not on track. I want to catch up. If I have to move it a third time, it goes to green, and worst case scenario, it goes to red. And that just, and I do that more for things that I know that are time sensitive. You know, that I really, you know, I've got a client that's going to miss out on a special if I don't contact them this week. You know, so I move it forward in the colors. That way I'm sure that they don't miss out. But reverting back to that, if you move things forward, if you look at your week and you didn't get some things checked off, don't be Deni. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you didn't check all the boxes. But again, ladies, you guys are amazing. And I love coming on here on Vickie's meetup, and I love chatting with you guys about organization. Like Helen and those, I've been with Jafra a long time. This year will be my 40th anniversary with Jafra. And thank you, Bronwyn. Yeah, it's been, and I've done it part-time, full-time, no time. But this is, Jafra's always been something that I love. And so I encourage you to find a system that works. You don't have to be as, you know, restrictive or as crazed about it as I am, but it's a good place to start and make it work for you. So take the time for June, reevaluate where you are, and go forward to make the next 6 months really awesome.
Thank you, Deni. That was so inspiring. I needed this. I really, really did need this. So I heard you talk like about 6 months ago. You talked on you just inspire me every time. All right, Bronwyn, we always save you for the last because everybody comes in here and there, and most people have joined us today. And I can't wait to hear what the June deals are. So anyways, take it away, Bronwyn.
Okay, here we are, the month of June, and we're in the second week already of our best deals. As you heard me talk last week about the percentages of our best deals, that we had one item that was 65% and 8 items that were at 50%. So we're going to continue our 50% offers. So get your June book out, and we are on page 41. On page 41 of your book is and I love how they did this. They put a red strip across the top of the page, and we are on page 41.
I know, you give me a minute. I'm not as
Okay.
organized today as I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's see if I can pull it up. Here we go. It's got it saved over here. Let me get this out of the way. Here we go. There we go.
Here we are, page 41, bonus size. I love that they highlighted that with a red strip, because to me, that is really an eye catcher. This is our best deal number 4 for the month of June. That bonus size offer is a save 50%. It is a duo offer for $44. It includes the bonus size of the exclusive speed EDT. Remember, we talked about all the different types of fragrances and what the difference is. This is an EDT. This is a 3.3 fluid ounce. Regular price is $34. Now, the $34 item is a 1.7 fluid ounce, which is the size of all of the women's fragrances. So in the bonus size, this is a 3.3 fluid ounce bottle, the value of $44 each. Okay, the 50% savings, duo $44. One is called Exclusive Speed, and the other one is just Exclusive. Now, in your product catalog, which I hope you all have a product catalog, because this to me is a tool that I use constantly. And what helps me is where it says Exclusive Speed is a scratch and discover. Now the screen that Vickie is showing is from with the wish list, but in our book, we have a gray circle that says scratch and discover. And you want to make sure that you have already discovered that scent. And in case you haven't though, I'm just gonna review with you that some of these items that they put in for our top notes and our heart notes and our base notes are just exquisite as to how they make this combination happen for these scents. So for you to know what it is, you need your product catalog. Okay. And in your product catalog, it is on that's on page 210. Okay, so consultants, $44, 50%, you're set $22. That makes this offer $11 each piece. So I think it's a great offer. It's a great thing to stock up for holiday savings and last minute Father's Day gift too, because you're getting 2 different fragrances. You can have 2 different gifts over here. Let the clients know. Great deal. Okay, next deal.
What was the catalog number?
And the catalog number is 210.
Thank you.
Product catalog 210. Okay, deal number 5 is on page 44, 45. And thank you, Vickie, for putting that up. This is deal number 5 for June. Again, it's a 50% off saving, and that's why we're talking about it. It's Coretta and Skid fragrances. Again, go back to your product catalog. For the Coretta, page 215. For the Skid is page 213. Gives you all the details. When you read what is inside these 2 fragrances, let me tell you, we want Coretta. I know. I still want a bottle of Coretta because the jasmine and everything that's included is just things I absolutely love. The Coretta Heart, which is on the left page, is a glitter cologne. So make sure you circle that word glitter so that you know that. And what glitter does is when you put it and apply it, it kind of glistens on the skin. It's beautiful. I like to wear glitter things. Our Heart Cologne with glitter is a 1.7 fluid ounce, regular price $23, and the Spirit is a cologne, 1.7 fluid ounce, also $23. So on the top of each of your bottles over there, write $23. It's a 50% saving, 2 for $23, but you want to make sure that you identify that with your clients so they understand that. Now, this book again doesn't show because we're showing the wish list, the digital copies, but our actual books, we do have a Scratch and Discover Coretta Heart. So what I love about this deal is it's no purchase limit, whether it's the Skid or the Coretta, because both of these deals are identical. You can get 2 of the hearts. You can get 2 of the spirits. So the same thing with the Skid. In the Skid Rock, you can get 2 of them, or you can get 1 of each. So I like that when they put that there is no purchase limit, that's what it means, is you are not stuck just offering 1 per item. The Skid fragrance right next to it is EDT. It's different than the Coretta. Corettas are cologne. The EDTs are the Skids, 1.7 fluid ounce. Put $23 on the top of both of those items. So as a reminder, when you talk to clients, it's $23 per item, but this is a 50% savings where you're getting 2 for $23. In consultants, at 50% off of $23 is $11.50. This is a 2-piece set, which will average to $5.75 each piece. So remember that we talk about bundling, suggestive selling, bundling. How can we creatively think about bundling this together? Well, you know what? I'm offering this as a dual bundle of stock and save for holiday stuffers. A Coretta offer and a Skid offer together, $23. $23 is $46. Retail value of that is $92. You're getting a 4-piece set for $46. And that's how you want to promote it to your clients. Consultants, a 4-piece set, 50% off, ends up being $23. Again, $5.75 each piece. This is great scents, great fragrance, great offer. Thank you, Jafra. Next page, Vickie. We're going to deal number 6. Deal number 6 is the very back cover of your book. It's the back cover. It's actually page 62, but this is the last of the June 50% off offer. It's the Jaffa Royal Boost Cleanse and Tone Wipes. Each packet contains 20 toilets. Now, when you look at this special, and I'm talking about it to clients, I just overlook the choose one for $11 because you know what? That's not a great deal. You want to suggest to sell 2 for $14, especially this time of the year when you do traveling. These are great to have handy. 2 for $14, save over 50%. That retail value is $28. This item was out of stock for quite some time in the month of April and May. So I'm glad that they brought this back as a 50% offer to us. The product catalog page that talks about this item is page 45. So again, that book, very handy, page 45, will tell you that it contains coconut water and chamomile, which calms the skin. So remember, one packet is $14. They're getting 2 for $14. A consultant 50% off is $7 for 2 packets. That ends up being $3.50 each pack. Now, I would suggest to sell this with every order, regardless of what skincare line that you are selling. This is a great add-on. Okay, anything. Okay, so I'm going to give you the tip of the week. Tip of the week is, don't forget what we talked about in week 1. Our bonus deal of the face mask is 65% saving. We want to continue offering that face mask. Next week is June 12th. It's week 3 for our June deal and the start of our 45% savings. So see you next week to talk about that.
Oh, Bronwyn, thank you so much. Okay, now Bronwyn, we're going to talk a little bit more because I'm going to present these two right now. Just I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to pull up, get this out of the way. Here we go. Pull up my PowerPoint. And this is not the right one. So here we go. I wanted to talk about, well, let me see if I can find it. So here we go. This is not the one that I wanted to talk about. So this is all the June slides. So let me go back here and stop the share and then see if I can find what I wanted to talk to you about. Hold on. All right. Go back here. They've got some specials, Bronwyn, and I did a slide on them and I wanted to show everybody what the slide was. So let me see if I can pull that up again. Here we go. Let's see if I've got it. Oh, this is meeting. Okay. All right. All right. Now, can everybody, I'm sharing my screen. So now let's see if I can get to the right ones. They are these sets right here, Bronwyn, that Jaffa has. This one here. Okay. But let's talk about that because I did a handout on it, but I'm going to post it on my WhatsApp so you can all see it. But this, Bronwyn, are you going to be doing this next week or anything? Because have we talked about this gift set?
We talked about this as deal number 1 last week.
Okay.
We went through each of the items. I gave you information of what product catalog page number was and what the retail value was. What I like what Jaffa did here was they put together sets together. So it gives a client a different visual of looking, oh yeah, it breaks it up together rather than when they're looking at the page, which is a very busy page. That's a very busy page, but that's okay. I like the size of how they did the presentation of it, and they put a whole page in bold, letting you know, choose 5 for $69. So this was deal number one. We did talk about it, we reviewed it, but this is another way to show it, to present it, and grouping it together. I think it's a fabulous setup.
All right, let's talk about, okay, so now remember, it's not 69. For those of you that are putting in the 50% order, then you would be only paying $34.50, I believe, for it, somewhere like that. All right, now look at this one, Bronwyn. I think you talked about this last week. Could we review that one more time too? Because this
We did not talk about this because this was not the best deal. I reviewed all the 50%, so this will be upcoming. I
Okay.
did not yet review this.
Okay, good. Then that'll be next week. Okay, there. I just wanted to make sure because I was going through all the business slides that Jafra sent me, and I looked at those and they were put in there, and I just thought, oh my gosh, we've got to talk about that. So you're going to see a special handout that I've done for you in Canva, and I'm going to post it on my WhatsApp team. So be sure you're signed up for Vickie's WhatsApp team. I've got it right there on the right side under chat. So all you have to do is click it and sign up. But I'll have some really good handouts for you to use for your consultants. Again, I don't do handouts for clients. I do the handouts for the consultants because my consultants a lot of times will pick up this catalog, and then what they do is they look at it and they see the retail price, and mentally they think that's what they have to pay. So I kind of like to take some of the deals that Bronwyn's working with and put them in at the 50% off so that they're visually seeing what they're actually paying for it. All right, that's been a great meeting today. Thank you. Helen, you are so dynamite. I love what you have to tell us about Royal Jelly. And you know, I have to say, Helen, I used to do mother cells, daughter cells, and baby cells. Remember?
Yes.
I did the mother cells, the daughter cells, and baby cells. And I said, and Jafra actually has this with the Food and Drug Administration. They have proven that Royal Jelly actually goes down to the third layer of skin and gives the moisture there and nutrients. They did a whole thing on it with Alan Fernley years ago to actually prove that we stand by Royal Jelly, and we can scientifically prove that Royal Jelly goes deep into the skin. So I always did mother cells. These are the mother cells. These are the ones it takes sometimes 30 days before they leave. And as we get older, they hang around too long. The mother cells just don't want to slough off. That's why we have to use masks, and we have to use our volcanic mask, and everything is to get those mother cells as they become more stubborn to leave, so that the daughter cells can take the place. And that's always rotating, mother, daughter, and baby cells. Every 30 days, when you have a young, youthful skin, they're rotating. And it's really important that we use masks and sloughing off those mother cells, because we don't want them to hang around too long. We want to get down to them. We want the process to work for us. Every 30 days, we have a new skin cells. So have you ever put something on of Jafra and you go, oh my gosh, my skin, you know, your skin's kind of sloughing? Well, just remember, that's because you're not using a mask often enough. And the other thing is Jafra is working, because when you have this, you know that your old skin is sloughing off and new skin is coming through. So it's a good thing. But again, remember to use your microdermabrasion cream. That's what I do. And then I use your polishing tool in the shower and in the bath. I always try to use a mask. And of course, you're going to get that for volcanic mask for only $8 when you check out, because Jafra has one of those pop-ups. And you can either get the pearl cleanser, or you can get, I can't believe they're giving the pearl cleanser for $8. So I have to say, I love that pearl cleanser is just a marvelous gift. If you want to have somebody be attracted to Jafra or whatever, have them just use that pearl cleanser and blend it with water and put it all over their face, and you got them hooked on Jafra, I think. Okay, do we have anything that I'm missing today? Anybody have anything they want to add? Anything that I'm not hitting, Wileen? Anything? Darylee, anybody? Oh, Bronwyn, please.
I just want to add to consultants, if you have not yet registered for Friday, you must pre-register, follow the link on the email that Jafra has sent you, because there are several steps involved in doing this registration. This is not just like one of the things that you get a Zoom number and you can tune in. You must go through the steps of doing this pre-registration. Don't wait to the last minute because they want you to see a pre-video in advance. Take the time to watch that video. It will make you prepared for the meeting.
I think
That's-
it's jaffraconference.com, right? Isn't that the link right there? You just put in jaffraconference.com.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just clicked on the link that they gave me on my email.
All right, I'll try to put that link in my WhatsApp for some of you. And then I want to remind you that many of us are going to Palm Springs. So Judith is going to be there, and Juan Carlos and a lot of the Jaffra corporate people are coming. And we have PK Rue Mead that's going to be our MC, and Jackie will not be attending this one, but I want to make sure all of you that are going to Palm Springs know to make your reservation using the link that I gave you on my Vickie hacking team. Okay, so that WhatsApp team has the live link right there. You don't want to make it through Marriott. This is at the gorgeous Marriott in Palm Springs. Those rooms are $350 a night, and we're getting $199 rate. And then you remember, if you can have 4 in a room, that's why you want to make your reservation as soon as possible to make sure those rooms are left at that special price. So if you think you're gonna, maybe you're making up your mind to go, you can always make the reservation, and Marriott lets you cancel a day or 2 ahead of time. And so just make that reservation. And it's going to be at that beautiful Palm Springs resort. I think it's the Rancho Mirage, and they've completely redecorated it. So it's going to be very elegant. And we're going to come in, and Friday afternoon, we're going to have workshops. We've got Lori Alley coming, and she's going to be taking photos for you to use on your Facebook page of yourself. She's bringing her equipment, and so she's going to be doing photo shoots, and talk about a great way to save money. You know, so she'll be there, and she'll also be training. So we've just got a really, really great Palm Springs retreat planned. Okay, stay tuned. Next week, we've got another exciting time. In fact, Daryl Lee's going to be speaking to us about summer next week and how to get yourself ready, because we're definitely having summer here in Utah. It's in the 90s. But anyways, we're going to talk about summer next week. And for those of you that want to stay and visit, please stay with us. We'll do a little live chat. We don't record it. So I'm going to